You want to be healthy, just eating only vegetables is a f***ing hard road.
The world is filled with conflicting diet information.
One of the biggest misconceptions in sports nutrition is that we have to have animal protein to perform at a high level.
So I did something that's never been done before.
Are plants necessary? Doesn't appear to be. You can live on meat. Carbohydrates, there's no recommended daily allowance for carbohydrates. 0.
So for 7 days each, I followed the most polarized diets on the planet.
Red meat is bad.
Meat and animal foods are the most nutrient-rich foods on the planet that humans have been eating throughout our evolution.
Where both sides say that the other side is one that's making you fat and unhealthy.
So even the WHO has categorized red meat as probably carcinogenic.
So let's fool around and find out.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Welcome to Diet Wars, everybody, where carnivore and vegan will be going head to head to see who's going to come out on top. They'll be competing in 5 weighted rounds. Taste, convenience, and hunger will all be worth 1 point each. Round number 4, 2 points, because if you feel like trash, you're not going to want to do it. And everyone is here for results. Results will be worth 3 points in this. Let the games begin. Welcome to round 1, taste. How enjoyable was the food? Now, carnivore came out very disappointing in this round. If you would think about eating bacon and steak, that sounds delicious. However, about 1 meal of that, you get really bored of it. And in this round, it was no match for vegan's sugar. So, 1 point for vegan. Let's turn up the intensity. Round 2, convenience. This takes into consideration how easy it was to meal prep, go shopping, and eat out at restaurants. Now, if you look at both of these diets just for eating at home and meal prepping, it's a split. They're both very easy to cook for. However, if you take in consideration going out to restaurants, every single menu you look at a restaurant has a vegan option on it. So for this round, another point for vegan. This is not a great start for carnivore. That's gotta be hard to digest. Welcome to round 3, where we take into consideration fullness, cravings, and snacking. Both diets came out really well on this one. However, carnivore was more satiating with this one. It kept me at about 1,800 calories. Now, vegan, I was probably averaging about 2,400 calories throughout this entire week. So, carnivore stakes its claim on this one. 1 point carnivore. Round 4, energy and performance. Now we're getting to the big rounds. This round is worth 2 points. This one's going to take into consideration mood, energy, and gym performance. Now, vegan came out very strong in this one. Plenty of carbs to fuel my workouts in the beginning. However, I gassed out in so many ways. And carnivore with this one had me feeling like a superhero the entire time. I felt superhuman, even though my leg day was a little bit rough because I didn't have those carbs. I felt amazing the entire time. 2 points for carnivore. Round 5. We are neck in stock on this one. And the winner of this one will take home the plate because we are so close at 3-2. This round, we took into consideration waist change, weight change, and HRV score. However, this round was not even close at all. One of these diets had me gain 2 pounds, 1 inch on my waist, and my HRV score was negligible. The other diet, I lost 9 pounds. I lost 2 inches off my waist, and my HRV score was 33% increase. Not even close. It was a complete blowout. And the winner of this challenge and round 5 results is carnivore, 3 points. Taste and convenience are important. However, if you want to get real results and not feel like trash while you're doing it, carnivore takes the plate. Vegan does have long-term science back behind it and greater support in the community. Both of these diets, though, were not easy. Carnivore, if I was to do it again, I would add some seasoning in that diet because it got very bland while I was eating that food over and over. And if I was to do vegan again, I would probably eliminate all processed foods. I think that it's been so Americanized now. There's so many processed foods that are very bad for your health. So eliminating all of those except for supplements would really help. If you want to learn more about why I came to this conclusion, I have separate videos on each of these diets explaining exactly what happened and diving deeper into the metrics. If you want to see another diet, leave it in the comments below.